What is up with it, people? Welcome to the roast of Hugo Gonzalez, presented by Beyond the Summit, and coming to you live from the world-famous Esports Center at Thunder Studios in Long Beach, California. I'm Spots. I'm joined by
Coconut Daniel.
We're here to bring you the doubles bracket today. We're going to get that all out of the way. One-day only tournament, so we're going to breeze through doubles and then get into some singles action later on. So far, the story of this doubles bracket is anyone going to even challenge PewFat?
And we've seen them win 6 tournaments already this year. They're probably going to make it a 7th if we look at it. We have a couple contenders, some good teams like Absent Page and Fiction. They might have a shot, but I think that synergy that they've built, that CLG has, is really going to be hard to overcome. Yeah,
the only comparable team I can think of in terms of camaraderie is Army and Mega Christmas. Certainly two excellent players that could potentially give them a challenge. But we don't have any KFC, we don't have any UGS, don't have any Team Liquid, except for Chillin' and Vish, who said they were probably going to be drinking all day. So
that'll be
I don't know how that's going to work out for them. And so, yeah, we're just hanging tight, waiting for our first match of this doubles bracket. We're going to run everything nice and smoothly and crisply.
Crispy.
Yeah, we got one day to make this all happen, including the live roast of Hugo Gonzalez itself. For anyone who still doesn't know, because people seem to keep being surprised by it, there is actually going to be a Comedy Central-esque roasting of Mr. Hugo Hugs Gonzalez, 86.
And I'm excited for that. Do you know who's lined up for the roast?
Yes, I do. We got Vish as the roast master, Ludwig, Dunk, Chillin' Dude, and Tafo and Hugo.
Oh, Tafo's going up. That's great.
Anyway, we got our first match. We got A.A.E.D.C, known to some other people as American Dragon, David Chong, and Venelox versus Sneaky Neek and Charolos.
So we're seeing triple Fox action with the blue team Sheik. Who do you think is going to take this set? So far, we're seeing some nice movement from the double red Fox.
Yes, I know that David Chong, A.A.E.D.C, fancies himself an expert of the doubles meta. He's certainly one of the biggest fans, if not the biggest fan of the doubles meta. And he's teamed with a very, very solid Fox in Venelox.
Right.
And I'm not, frankly, familiar with Sneaky Neek and Charolos, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a nod.
I don't know, they're looking pretty good right now. They seem to have good coverage on the Sheik. Yep, there's the kill right there.
Yeah, this could very well swing the opposite direction than I was expecting.
Well, who's to say? Some people say Venelox might be the best unranked Fox in SoCal. I guess we're going to see that in this set right here. The tournament at all.
And there's
they're having a little trouble punishing, and Andy's going to make it back.
Yeah, it seems that sometimes favored teams are a bit slower on the startup.
Sometimes you got to build up just getting used to the teams format. They've been practicing singles and stuff.
Now I'm just wondering who's Bill and who's Andy. That's my main thing right now.
I'm gonna say Sneaky Neek's Andy.
All right, let's go with that one.
Let's go. Sneaky Neek's kind of popping off right now. Oh, loses that first stock, but he was holding on to it for a minute. We're seeing blue team both at really high percents. To see if red team can capitalize, finish off those kills real quick.
Yeah, they're kind of putting on a clinic so far. Solid stock lead all around. All right, Venelox and David Chong communicating as good teams ought.
As they should.
See how they adjust their game plan, giving the shellacking they've been receiving thus far in this game 1.
And it seems like a lot of the time, red team is doing a really good job of staying together in center stage, and blue team is getting split up on the sides, which really seems to be hurting them in neutral and in punish.
But now Venelox forcing them into the corner. David Chong putting on that outside pressure to keep them there. I
think what you were saying about blue team starting a little bit slow, they already seem to be playing just that little bit hotter.
Yeah,
it's almost tied up the game. Oh, and what a great back air from Sheik.
And it was after the communication. That's one of the cooler things about doubles is the ability to both be picking up information and be able to share it effectively and come up with game plans mid-game.
Was Andy gonna? Oh, what an angle. That was a fantastic comeback there.
Venelox trying to jockey his way back to center stage, put them away from it as he did earlier. And now David Chong doing a good job of...
Yeah, and again, we're seeing the 2 red Foxes right in the middle of the stage, and they're getting that kill on Sheik. Fox falls 2.
David Chong was doing a pretty good job at the moment of keeping them off of Venelox, but they're still able to bully him out of the way and then clean up those 2 stocks. And now red team close to taking game 1, but as I say
that's the 2 stocks. It's pretty
Fox
close
special.
Here. I think they're gonna have to. I think they're gonna have to go right for David Chong here and get that 80% out of the way for the 2v1. Oh, but instead they just punish Fox really hard.
Yeah, David Chong almost goes out the top from that up air, and now trying to find a way in to help Venelox, and he's not gonna be able to do so. And this is a pretty easy 2v1 for the red team, however.
Oh, I like the waiting. I think it's
never know.
Smart. The thing is, with all that momentum they got from crushing game 1 like that, I think that blue team's going to have more time to really think and recuperate if they have this entire transformation to think about what they did wrong. I think red team should just charge them down.
Andy poking in a little bit of pressure. As soon as the tree goes away, we'll see them go in proper, and up smash is going to clean it up.
Good stuff, good stuff.
So game 1 going to the team of Sneaky Neek and Charolos. And we'll see where we're headed for game 2. All of doubles is going to be best of 3 until the top 4.
Top 4.
And then it will be best of 5. Being that it is a one-day-only event, we have to keep things hopping right along. Gotta get through this whole doubles bracket. We got 60 teams
doubles
today.
Bracket in 2 hours. It's gonna be action-packed.
Well, if any team can do it, it's Beyond the Summit with the help of SoCal legends Dawson and Jerry Caballero.
As well as some of the greatest commentators of the modern era.
I mean...
Spots and Coconut Daniel.
I mean... Yeah, but you gotta say it because they know.
Anyway. Why even bother? Anyway, all right.
David Chong and Venelox taking them to Dreamland. Can have a little more room to get away from that double Fox pressure, as well as when they do split them up, able to assert their dominance. However, that is assuming they are able to get the split up, which so far they'd have done an excellent job of.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a great job of blue team capitalizing on that 2v1. I think they really need to shut down the other Fox if one of the Foxes is out, especially on a star KO like last game.
And, ooh, nice shine to get Venelox back on stage, or get David Chong back on stage, if that's what he was going for. Theoretically possible he was just trying to shine the Fox to get him off of David Chong, but I am a firm believer in getting benefit of the doubt. I'm also a firm believer that Venelox is dead.
This is a close one, though. We're seeing a bit of a high percent on Charolos, but I don't know if they're going to get that kill.
I'm just going to stick with calling them Bill and Andy. Can't go wrong there.
Oh, I'm liking Bill's movement. He's really trying to control a lot of the stage with that dash dance, letting Andy move around, recover.
Ooh, and David Chong drops that edge guard. Gets too close and gets singed by the Firefox.
Got singed by the toast. Oh, but good forward air by Sheik.
And ooh,
and
Venelox
still cover
a little bit of hesitation. What could have snuffed that stock really quick.
This is quite the game.
And Andy just gets the rawest up smash.
I can't believe that. I thought he lived with that DI.
I can't believe he just walked over from ledge and up smashed it. And it worked.
You gotta expect the unexpected. We're seeing such a close game here. Can they kill Bill here?
I do know that.
Kill Bill?
I don't know about Venelox, but I know David Chong just got here, so they're probably not.
Maybe he's just getting.
These may not be the most warm teams right now.
All right. Yeah, blue team really needs to keep their stock lead. I think if they win game 2, game 3 is a given, but they gotta win game 2.
Yeah, we'll see if they can close it out here. There's been a few instances that make me worry for them. However, Andy sent way off, and that should be an edge guard.
Ooh,
Bill tries to...
Goes for the reverse back air, or maybe the soft back air.
I think he was just trying to box out Venelox, and he played himself, man.
All right, this is looking close.
However,
but
Bill's way off stage.
F-smash.
And that stock is gone, and
now...
now...
It's Andy versus 3 stocks. Andy versus the world. Can you do it?
I'm going to have to go ahead and say no on that one, but please, by all means, prove me wrong, Andy.
I think that Venelox and David Chong needed this. Just a little 1v2 action, get that synergy flowing. Now they're remembering, oh yeah, my teammate's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, and what a back here to close it out.
All right, so a somewhat convincing 3-stock in game 2, as now Sneaky Neek and Charolos will have to figure out their counter pick.
Yeah, Andy getting 5 kills last game to 1 this game. Looking a lot harder on Dreamland, but maybe game 3, the stage will make the difference.
Could very well. Game 1 is very important. Perhaps not as much in doubles for people that may not have a firm grasp of the meta. I know that David Chong certainly professes to have a very firm grasp of the meta, but some people, you just get to play with your buddy. Some people don't pour a whole lot of thought and effort into it. David Chong pours all the thought and effort into it. If it were up to David Chong, singles would be abolished.
Just another doubles bracket.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like David Chung's dream to just like host an invitational doubles-only event.
Doubles-only event.
Which I think would actually be pretty entertaining. Once and then never again.
Wow, this is an action-packed game. So many back airs.
All right, red team, Charolos, Sneaky Neek, Bill, and Andy out to the early lead. Or Venelox looking to settle the score. And David Chung and Venelox not looking quite as nice in terms of team synergy as they were in game 2. A little bit of overlapping on top of each other, not calling out their targets, perhaps.
I think a lot of what was happening, helping the blue team last game was that Sheik was able to survive till 120, 130, and we're not going to see that as much on Yoshi's here. So I do wonder how much that's going to change the outcome of this game. That being said, Venelox can't end it.
David Chung is definitely playing slightly of an atypical Sheik in doubles. He's not afraid to be an aggressor in addition to
right, he's not playing as support as we're used to.
Needles. However, now he is letting Venelox try to hold center stage on his own. Venelox is pretty indisputably the most accomplished of these 4 players individually. However, can the power of friendship overcome those odds?
Of Andy and Bill's friendship. Best friends for life.
Like
the friendship.
That's a good
the friendship just made
American
David Chong drop
right
that edge
there.
guard. You can't argue that the friendship just made David Chong drop that edge guard and get up smash.
Yeah. They're just too friendly. Good old Bill and Andy, you know?
All right,
just going
Andy
out
can survive this.
All right. Oh, no.
Just barely gets tapped there.
Venelox is just like tricking them.
Yeah, Venelox has really good pressure with his kill moves, which is just taxing the red team stocks.
And now they have them in the sandwich. David Chong just ledge stalling. As long as, it's like, if you're not going to kill Venelox, I was going to mind my own business.
Yeah, I don't know. We're seeing red team get center stage a lot of the time, but they're just not converting that into kills, which is really what you need to do. But just as I say that, 2 quick stocks to give red team the advantage.
Yeah, that's
here.
a full stock swing right there.
This could be the biggest upset of the night.
And it's only 12-20 or something. Not even that.
Biggest upset of the early afternoon.
Oh, that forward smash was nutty.
Now it's looked like
but
we're
I liked
tying it up.
Could have just fared, but nah. That's not. David
no,
Chong.
David Chong.
All right. As I said,
Venelox could definitely 1v2 this, though.
He's definitely the, as I said, most accomplished in terms of individual results. And he is also
translate into
a very determined dude, and now it's the 1v1.
Now it's all up to Andy to carry him through this game.
Venelox definitely has an advantage in terms of mental pressure right now. You never want to be on the receiving end of a 2v1 failure.
Wow, this is tense. This is tense. The up smash, can he convert it? Oh, he can't.
All right, but he's just stalwart at center stage.
Venelox gets the 2v1, winning them the set. What a close set for what we thought was going to be a stomp.
Just waits for him to get like a millimeter closer and then up tilt up airs him. That's the set.
Crazy set.
That's
what
a good
starter
start
for dubs, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff all around.
To David Chong, A.A.E.D.C. I'm not sure what the rest of it stands for. Do you happen to know?
I don't.
The DC is for David Chong. And since his tag was American Dragon, I'm guessing one of the A's is for American?
Very possible. But good stuff to red team. Andy and Bill showing their stuff. We'll see him in losers.
Sneaky Neek and Charolos.
Sneaky Neek and Charolos.
You know what? They did their job. I remember their tags.
That's good stuff.
Now I know. I'm woke to Sneaky Neek. All the Sneaky Neek fans are in chat like, how dare you sell short the sneakiest of all conceivable
They took
Neeks.
a game. They got him to last stock.
I apologize.
As we should.
I will follow him on Twitter if he has one. I'll buy all his merchandise.
I'll buy every single item
from the TSM store. I assume he's TSM Sneaky Neek.
Sneaky Neek.
But we just didn't have room to fit it in on the display there. No, it was all talking. Seriously. Well played. Well played.
Yeah, good stuff from both teams.